I'm looking the wrong direction, right? Yeah, the sun already... I missed it already. Oh, look at that. There's Kerbin. Looks beautiful. Oh, I'm warping, that's why. Okay, well, I'm still pretty far up in the air. Alright, well, let's warp us around until we're ready to land. Oh, I've got debris in orbit. That's great. Altitude's 42. 40. Come on. That'll do. Alright, now's a good time. Let's go ahead and line us up to just kill our momentum. I want to be a lot closer to straight up and down. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Well, maybe it's not. That's better. By the time I get down there, we'll be in a very shallow, very steep descent indeed. Let's just set myself up about there. Okay, our descent's not too bad. Can put my gear down just for fun. And from this altitude, this looks like a nice smooth landing spot. But then the entire moon looks pretty dang smooth from this altitude. So I don't know how this atmosphere gauge acts here. I never paid attention to that. So once this is lined up with my trajectory, I should give just a little bit of thrust. On the dot. A little too much thrust. Just let us fall for a little longer. Any sign of a shadow yet? None. Let's see, it'll be off kind of in that direction. Okay, I'm still going down at... Yeah, I'm picking up speed a little bit here. There we go, good. Slowing down, right? Coming straight down, we're looking good. Looking good. All my Kerbals seem pretty calm and happy. Still not much in the way of anything to orient me with the actual altitude of the surface, but Still slowing. That's good. Line myself back up. Right there. Coming down. A little too slow, I think. It's so hard to tell how high I really am. Oh, there's my shadow. Finally. Okay, good. That's all right. 4. A little bit of sliding. Come on. Oh, come on, SAS. There you go. And SAS and the RCS system totally saved me. Whew. A little bit of skittering there at the end. The ground's not quite level, I guess. Okay. Well, here we are. On the moon. Congratulations, Alison Hoodrod Calford. I'm going to take Hoodrod here on an EVA. Let's see, how do I get this ladder? Come on. I want the ladder piece. Oh, there we go. Extend. All this guesstimation I've done. Oh, clunk right onto the surface. Okay. Hoodrod's taking an EVA. Let me see if I can remember all the controls for these guys. Coming on right down, Hoodrod. As they say, one small step. Oh, look at him. Look at his little moonwalk there. Not warping? No, okay. Well, let me take a look at my map. Where am I even? Right there. I'm not really near much of anything. So, I guess we won't wander too much. Let's see here. My EVA pack. How do I get that? Okay, yeah, there we go. He's got the controls, so... Oh, there's a jump. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that. Oh, faceplant. Not the most, coordinated. Okay. So, jump. And... Oh. Light. Cool. Oh, I see. When I have this pack on, it's like I'm limited to strafe type movement, it would seem. Oh, okay. He's following my camera. All right. Sounds good. Let's turn off that pack. Give him a little more freedom of movement. So, that's really cool. I did not land in a very interesting place, but that's all right. I landed. That's kind of the big thing. So let's see now. How do I switch? Switcheroo back to... Well, I'll have to look that up, I guess. But I am more interested in seeing if I can get these guys back home. Oop, little too far. Walked right through the ladder there, Hoodrod. Hoop. Grab on. Good job. So yeah, I didn't need that ladder at the bottom at all. They can jump that high. But even so, let's get back in. Board. Alison, Hudrad, Kelfrid. Well, I feel bad denying them the chance to actually set foot on the moon, but I don't want to spend the time doing it, honestly. Hudrad is clearly the commander in the center there, so it's his honor. His honor to be the first on the moon. So, where is anything at this point? Take a look. Okay, we're down there. Kind of want to do a slingshot around this way. So, that means, well, first of all, we need to get off the ground. So, everyone, say goodbye to the moon. And hopefully we have enough fuel. I don't think we should have a problem with this, so yeah, the ground was at 1,100 meters. Off we go. Lift off. Landing gear up. Let's check out how things are looking here. Looking great. Cut my engine. And, let's see here, which... I'm on the 180 degree line. Well, now I can finally look up into the air. So... Whoa, landing struts. Can lower them now. Okay, I'm pretty sure I want to be on the 90. Pretty sure I want to be going this way. We get into position for some kind of a burn, and we'll start burning and see what that does. Yep, that looks good. Honestly, it should be almost no sweat to get in an orbit around the moon. Yeah, I mean, seriously, we're at 11... We're not even, yeah, 11 kilometers. There's just no resistance to this at all. Oh, such good reasons for a moon base. There we go. Slingshot back around the moon. And that'll, hopefully, we can exit off the backside here. And, oops, where's my... yeah, it's a little bit funky, but it doesn't really matter because the sphere of influence of Kerbin is so great. I mean, as soon as we're far enough away from the moon, Kerbin will just suck us right in there. So it doesn't really matter what angle you leave the moon at. Yeah, so we're off. Ooh, our fuel is really low. I think I might try to leave moon orbit with RCS fuel. I don't know. It'll certainly do a lot more around the moon than... I think I'm going to do that, just because I have a lot of RCS fuel. If anyone's not familiar with RCS controls for this, I'll try to describe what I'm doing here. I mean, it's just basically going to be using the H and N are the default keys. Oops, wrong way. I want to go up, 50. Okay, we're stuck at 50, but that's fine. Because right around here, I think looks good. I want to find myself my directional movement. Nope. Let's go all the way around. I want to do a prograde RCS upward translation. I believe that is the correct terminology. So now I just hit H, and you can see very slowly, just with RCS, just holding down H here, my apoapsis is increasing. This is going to take some time, though. I really cut the fuel close on this. Fun, fun, fun. Let me see how my RCS is so fine. So you can see what this is doing, the H key, is that all of the RCS thrusters that I have around my ship are thrusting downward just as, you know, a rocket would. So it's propelling me forward. Just as you would expect. I left my debris in orbit here. I could pretend that was like a satellite or something. That would be pretty cool. Help with lunar operations. Man, what is the sphere of influence of this anyway? It's pretty big, wasn't it? Line myself back up and continue RCS. Should start speeding up a little bit soon here. Come on. I can't believe I left myself this close. That probably was due to my inefficiency of my moon launch. Man, that is so close. Okay. Coming around. Very slowly, but we're coming around. When it's the safety of our Kerbals at stake, you can't rush these things. Well, except for like if you're in a rush. So let's just give it a tiny bit of thrust. We're only gonna take a teeny bit of fuel. I think we'll be okay. I'm gonna have like almost nothing at all left for the vicinity of Kerbin, so I better just make sure that I'm gonna enter. I almost absolutely certainly will. There we go. Come on. What is it? 300 kilometers? It's bigger than I expected. Oh, more than that. This would take a long time with RCS. 400. Oh man. Now I'm getting nervous. May not even have enough fuel to leave lunar orbit. Come on. 600. Oh gosh, look at that sliver of fuel that's left. 800, 900, 1,000. What? I feel like there's something not right here. There. Oh, gosh. I have a teeny bit of fuel left. And I'm going to need that, because look at that funky orbit I'm getting thrown into. Maybe I would have been better exiting off the front side of the moon. Can't believe I'm getting all these things where I'm just being left in orbits. Oh boy. Well, as soon as I hit that point, I'm gonna need to start, which will actually be, you can see right here, there's a little circle. If you look along that orange line to the right, it doesn't show up if I move off, but it's right over here. Watch right here as I mouse back over. That's where I will actually be inserted into that orbit. And before we warp, let's look at our teeniest sliver of fuel remaining. So we are going to be doing our re-entry alignment on RCS, it would appear, which thankfully I have about half the fuel left. But this is definitely closer than you should plan a mission for. Okay, 1,000 times. We're coming up. You can see when we're gonna hit that little dot over here. Alright, so now it looks like we're in what would be a stable orbit around Kerbin. And that's bad news. What's the difference here? I got 7.7 and that's 10.2. I think I can counteract that. Let me just get lined up retrograde. And actually, fun thing about RCS, since I have translation both up and down, I don't actually need to worry about whether I'm lined up retrograde or prograde, but let's see what I can do. RCS thrusting, still on the H key. Oh, this is taking some time. If I get worried about my RCS fuel, I may have to do a full orbit until I hit my apoapsis. That's come down, it's 9.9. I'm at 8.9. It's come down 1,000 kilometers before I'll be lined up on it. But meanwhile, the periapsis should be dropping more and more quickly. How's my RCS looking? It's looking okay. And 6. I'm definitely burning through it. I'm, you know, as I said, I could just wait till I'm... Let's do that before I burn through any more RCS, because it'll be a lot more efficient to be thrusting at apoapsis to lower the periapsis. So we're going to do... How far are we there? We're at 20 hours. That's not so bad. You guys can wait a day, right? Go at 10,000 times. And a day later. Ooh, okay. Yeah, where did that retrograde location go? Actually, I'll just line up right here. That's fine. I'm facing prograde, so that just means that I will hit the N key. Good, now I'm having a lot of effect on the periapsis. And then try to use that little blip of fuel that's remaining. I guess it doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter which way I do this. So let's get lined up retrograde. That'd be a tragedy if I burned prograde on accident with my little remaining bit of fuel there. Turn that RCS off. I must... Yeah, I still have my winglets. They're phantom control. Okay, let's see what this can do. Just a smidgenous amount of throttle. Come on, come on. Oh gosh. It's definitely working really well. And it's just fumes left, just fumes. Come on. Come on. We gotta get these guys home. Come on, that's... Oh, so close. under 3,000 kilometers. I don't know, does anybody think that looks like it's decreasing more quickly? Oh, that's it. And so turn our RCS back on, and we're facing retrograde, so hit the H key. Burn up the last of all of our fuels. We're very close. Well, we're not that close. Oh, I'm not giving up. I will not give up. Well, I will not give up until we're out of fuel. At that point, going to have the most difficult rescue orbit I can pretty much think of to match in order to try to save them. But something, I suppose something like my moonshot rocket would be able to handle it, since I don't have to make it to the moon. But oh, is that it? That's it. RCS is dead. Oh, I'm sorry. Alcin, Hodrad, Calfred. We just slightly under-fueled you. I should have changed this top tank to a double-sized. 2.4 million kilometers away. You'll be able to watch your home. But I'm sorry. We'll discuss rescue possibilities on the ground, but I'm afraid there's little I can do at this point. What does that say? 180 something. Am I just gonna... Can I use the SAS to bring them down? Slowest ever. Bring them down by single meters. Oh, wow. So, as long as you have winglets, apparently you're never completely lost. You just need to have all the patience in the world. It's really, I think I was being a little bit too sneaky. That's minimus. A little bit too sneaky with my trajectory leaving the moon, because usually you can get something that'll kind of slingshot you down towards Kerbin a lot better than what I got. I was trying to be a little bit too nice. I wonder if I screwed up an additional burn from my moon orbit. Might have gotten me a better trajectory that wasn't so circular. Don't know. But at any rate, for now, we must leave our intrepid Kerbals, our moon crew, Alcin, Hodrad, Calfred. Hodrad, the first Kerbal on the moon, must leave them to their cold fate in space. We will mount a rescue mission to come for them eventually. But we may have to do some extensive planning and find a ship design to figure out how to handle that. So, until then, I'm Ben. This has been Kerbal Space Program. I ended on a slightly down note due to my slight underestimation of the amount of fuel I would need for returning from the moon. Got close, kind of trying to sneak in there with a little bit of fancy RCS thrusting, but it was not enough. And now they are completely adrift in space, though still within sight and communication of Kerbin. I trust that they... Let me see here. What is the Moonshot Mark II? They've only been up for about a day, so they do have... They should have plenty of provisions for now. I can resume their mission there at any time, and it's necessary. Oh, I can actually see the stats on their orbit as well, so that's handy. But oh, what's this? Abort. I can abort the mission from here if I get too sick of it. But anyway, until next time I play, I'm not sure. This may be a few episodes out from where I started, so thank you very much for watching. This has been Kerbal Space Program. I'm having a really good time with this game. It was a huge amount of fun making it to the moon. Didn't have any problems really up until the fuel issue. So something to think about for the future, definitely. And I really hate the idea of doing the math. You can figure out how much fuel you'll need if you're, halfway decent at your trajectories. But I don't much prefer the trial and error system that I have going for me now. So next time, I'm not sure if I will mount a rescue mission for them. I may actually want to start messing with the space plane hangar here, mess around with building some space planes and such. Some even just flying around within the atmosphere could be quite interesting. But thanks for watching. I'm Ben, and I will see you next time.